Hello, everyone. Crystal here with your Wednesday daily tarot reading. If you're here, this reading is for you. If you like these videos, please hit that like button. It only takes a second and it helps me so much with my algorithm. All right, so today we have the Six of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups upright, and the Ace of Swords. And for whatever reason, I heard, oops, I did it again. I play with, okay, I'm not gonna give you the whole song, but y'all know that Britney Spears song, Don't Play. What was that song about? Got lost in the game? It wasn't the song about how like she kind of like she was irritated with like playing with a guy, like playing hard to get and getting tired of feeling like people don't see her other side, like she's not just this sweet individual. So I don't know, maybe we need to watch it. Maybe people aren't who they seem. I don't know. Or maybe there's a part of you that is just hell coming clean about who you are and not holding back about who you are regardless of how it looks or how it seems. So I don't know, we'll have to see how today goes. But we have first the Six of Swords in reverse. So watch it. Some of you all are really holding on to something that has been stressing you out. You're worried about something. You want to go back to, should I go back to that old boyfriend or should I go back to that old job? Or why didn't my grandmother ever tell me she loved me before she died? It's like something in your mind where you want to go back to, maybe it's the old times. Maybe it's an old day and age when you were happy or when you felt better. Who knows? But the Eight of Swords, too, for some of you all can be travel, unexpected travel back home. Or some of you all are planning a trip to go back home. And we know it's beautiful Mercury retrograde, so the exes can definitely pour in at this time. But I feel like have the conversation. Have the conversation. I feel like there's something that you're missing. There's some information that needs to come out. The Six of Swords in reverse, followed by the Ace of Swords, it's gaining clarity by going back to the past. It's almost when we jump to a conclusion and we're wrong as hell and we're like, I know you were with Abigail, and then we get the full scoop and we realize that person wasn't with Abigail once we go over the details of the night, So I don't know, it's something there with this car. Now, some of you all also are like checking your car, like going back over something with your vehicle or your means of transportation or something like that. But in general, the Six of Swords in reverse is saying that, and I got a lot of Scorpio energy, so I'm always like, you screw me over, F you, I've rarely sent any of my exes along their way with like a great, be great. I know you'll do amazing. Because, most of the time when I have to break up with somebody is because they did some stupid shit. But I am moving more into the Taurus North Node this year. And, it's serious. We don't get anything by wishing people ill will. If we believe in karma and that karma will get them, why do we have to repeat it? I think we just have to send people along their way and bless their path, that they'll find their way. And, why do we just instantly be like, oh, you know what, you gonna be fucked up for life? It's like, why don't we say things like, you know what, I hope you heal and I hope I wish nothing but the best for you and the next person that you're with. Hopefully you don't hurt her like you hurt me. I don't know. But for me, that's always been kind of difficult. But in life, we all have some shortcomings. So, I guess we all grow and change. But it's the Six of Swords in reverse that makes me think of things like that. Like, do we really get anything out of, karma's going to eat you up? It's like, man, we do much better by just saying, you know what? It didn't work. This friendship didn't work. I wish you nothing but the best. This relationship didn't work. I wish you nothing but the best. This job didn't work. But I have to move on. And the only way we can move on, at least a lot easier, is without the extra weight and without the extra baggage. So that's a conversation. Then we also have the King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Love the King of Cups. I have the biggest crush on King of Cups out there because I just like water guys. I like the Cancers. I like the Pisces. Debatable about Scorpios, but I just enjoy men who are in tune with that are in tune with their psychic ability or their intuition, or even for that matter, women who are very knowledgeable about, I might feel this way, but just because I feel this way, I don't have to project that onto you. I'm mature enough to where I can calm myself down and not let these emotions just take over me. That's the King of Cups. You know, he is that person who reads your mind, who just knows what you want. Amazing with children. Very I don't know, just in tune. That's the best way. It feels the vibe. And so if you meet someone today, you're definitely going to miss some details, right? If they're a new person, you're not going to see everything about this individual. So don't think you know everything, because you don't. But in general, somebody comes in to love you, and let somebody love you. Let someone hug you. If you feel lonely, this King of Cups can be a friend. It can be a mom. It can be a dad. It can be anyone. And if you don't have anyone and you feel alone, you can just kind of say, you know what? I'm instead of thinking these things, I'm speaking how I feel. Thank you, God, universe, for this loving, caring partner. Thank you, God, universe, for this loving, caring friend. I, am happy that I have this King of Cups energy available to me today. And you might just be thinking a lot and feeling a lot today, and that's okay, because I think it actually brings you some solution. The Ace of Swords is here, and it's been visiting us. It's kind of like, make the decision, say yes, go for it, make up your mind. This is when, people figure out how to create a stoplight or make a light bulb or write that book or just get a download. And I was talking to actually one of my students about this, how the Ace of Swords is such a like aha moment. And we take those moments for granted. But when we really find out that, our mother was really doing the best that she could, and that if we separate the title of mother and look at her as just Kim or Molly or Jan or whatever her name is, or we separate the trauma that our father caused us and we just look at Gary or Tom or Derek, and we see that person, it kind of can be like, man, like I never looked at their point of view. I just was only looking at the fact that you should have been a better mom or dad. And I didn't realize that, man, when you got raped at 6, it probably really messed you up. Of course, I'm not, saying that what you did to me was fair. I'm just making this up, obviously. But I get it. And sometimes when we have that clarity, it doesn't mean that we have to endorse their alcoholism or their problems or their trauma or their bad behavior, but we just get an understanding to where it doesn't hurt so bad. So say how you feel today. If it's fixed, if it's not just like, you can't be crying all over the place today. It's not going to get you anywhere. You can't be woe is me back in the past, but today you can really make some emotional decisions, and emotional intelligence is everything. So this day says, say what you feel, and emotional intelligence rules. So you find a way to make sense of how you feel the way you feel and why you feel the way you feel. And some of you might even meet a new person and or be deeply embraced by this loving, caring partner in your life, which I think is amazing. So have a great one as always. Please like the video, and I will talk to you tomorrow.